MTN has been in Côte d'Ivoire now for 20 years this year. Quite a huge milestone for the company. And as we look to the next 20 years, quite a few priorities we have laid out ahead of us. The first and foremost, of course, being in our wheelhouse of strength around connectivity. We're looking to continuously expand our coverage, which is currently over 90%, but of course not good enough for us just as yet. So we'd like to see as many Ivorians connected by our infrastructure as possible. We're investing quite heavily in our internet and data capacity services. What we'd like to do is, beyond the coverage that we offer, ensure that there is a really great quality of experience to our consumers. And therefore, you'd have heard our MTN Group President and CEO, Mr. Ralph Mpita, make a commitment to Côte d'Ivoire of an investment of over $300 million over the next 3 years. We can't speak about digital inclusion without speaking about financial inclusion as well. So you'd see us innovating, particularly in the space of mobile money, an area that we are quite proud to say hosts over 5 million customers today. It's funded every single year by 1% of our profits. And with that 1% of profits, we have 3 primary areas of focus. One, of course, is education. We also have, focus around women empowerment. The reality is that only 50% of our customers today are actively using the internet, which is quite a huge gap. So we're shifting our focus to moving away from infrastructure only to now creating an ecosystem that is going to benefit the population of Ivory Coast to make sure they take advantage of these services that we're providing. Of course, under that, we are sensitive to certain segments of society. In Côte d'Ivoire, for example, we have invested recently in what we call the Yellow Startup program, where we scout out youth-led startups, which are primarily focused in the areas of digital or financial inclusion. And through programs like that, we support what we call their dreams, but really is their contribution also to the country in developing the ICT sector. In the women's space, quite a number of programs that are running as well. We boast over 300,000 merchants within Côte d'Ivoire today, and we're happy to say that quite a huge population of those are actually women. So we pay particular attention to how is it that we can support them from a funding perspective, education perspective, skills, upskilling perspective, and so on and so forth. While we've done a lot, we acknowledge that there's still a lot more to do, and you'd see a lot more of that from MTN Côte d'Ivoire in the years to come. As the first female CEO of MTN Côte d'Ivoire, first of all, I didn't realize I was the first CEO who was female when I was appointed. Only having been appointed and then people being like, oh, I didn't know you're the first female CEO in the industry and not only for MTN Côte d'Ivoire. Of course, for me, it comes with a lot of pride and honor, but of course, at the same time, a sense of responsibility and obligation to make sure that I, just like other female executives, continue to inspire our young women and girls, not only in Côte d'Ivoire, but across the continent. I take my role not as a female executive, but purely as an executive, and try to be the best CEO that I can be to inspire not only women, to be honest, but the young generations who come after me.